Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are playing another placement game on our road to top 100 in this new season. We've played 8, we're 4 and 4, so 50%. Let's see if we can get a win here and give us a guaranteed 50% over the 10. So we got the first pick. It's an interesting board, so immediately I think the 8-10-4 is probably going to be the pick. And I actually think I point right to the sheep port, just given the fact that someone could easily plough me like 9-3-4 to 8-3. The only other spot I think I'd really consider here, the 6-5-11 is quite nice, but the fact that there's like the ore spots aren't great mean that like I see as first player here I can't take 5-9-10. I think I don't get wheat on the way back, unfortunately. So I think it's got to be the 8-4-10. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get something half decent on the way back. And yeah, I just think this is the pick. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like the 6-5-11 isn't bad. Do you ever get the 9-3-4 on the way back? Maybe? I don't know. I don't mind this 6-5-11. It's just the sheep is so weak. Nah, I've got to take this. Let me know if you think that was a mistake. I don't know. Red was just going to take this guaranteed as second. So I think green now potentially takes this, knowing they're going to get an ore spot on the way back. Like, I think as green, you take the 6-5-11 because you're pretty much guaranteed something like 8-3-10, 9-3-4, 10-3-11, or 4-3-11, or 8-3-4 at the worst. So I think I'd be very surprised if green doesn't take this. Let's have a quick look at our opponents. Red this season is diamond ranked 69 global, pretty solid. How did they go last year? Finished at a 24% win rate last season. Green is sitting at 58% win rate so far this season, but we'll have a look at last season, and 27% win rate, so not too shabby either. And then we'll quickly look at blue. Blue is 27% win rate and top 200 global this season. And last season they finished at a 27% win rate. Okay, pretty solid. Let's just adjust this screen. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer, right? As green, as you just got to take the 6-5-11. You're guaranteed something good on your way back. All right, so green did go on the 6-5-11, which makes perfect sense. And they point left. Yep, okay, so blue now actually has a relatively decent setup. They could start without the wheat, and they could play something like the 8-5-10, 9-3-4, and then take the free road up to the 8-3, trade for a wheat, and then they'd be pretty happy. The only thing is, it's a risk because you could see red taking the 8-3. Not that I think that they would. Is blue going to hit it, or are they going to go for how they are? Okay, so this is the only risk here is that red could potentially do this. I don't think they will. I think there's too much space around the board, and red probably just takes the 6-3-11 down to the 4-11 or down to the wheat port. Whilst green gets the dream set up on the 8-3-4 here. You just got to be happy as green here. You couldn't have probably played a better setup. You'll get the uncontested 3-for-1 as well because blue has pointed up. Yeah, I think you're laughing here. I will say though, if green does go the 8-3-4 and blue and red does go the 6-3-11, then we get left with this up to the 6-9-2, which is actually pretty nasty. Okay, green does go the 8-3-4. Should be pointing left here as they don't have a port. Yep. Okay, so red has to have wheat, right? So I don't see any other position other than taking the 6-3-11. Meaning that I do get left with this for the free road up to the 6-9-2, which is just a nuts expansion, especially if I could get the sheep port as well. And then if for some weird reason that blue takes this, red takes this, which they don't. Do I ever take the 9-10-2 here just to avoid the plough from blue? Like, do I need the extra sheep? The extra sheep's kind of handy though. Yeah, I think I have to do it though. Yeah, I think it's the right play. Blue has a road in hand, plus another wood now, so I actually think I have to commit the road, because blue could easily plough. Plus, it's good for them for a road game, so I think I have to do it. And if we lose the sheep port race to black, not the end of the world. I have the 3-for-1 over here. There's a 6. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the spot. Yeah, because that would have been a huge player for blue, because they would have given themselves a great expansion spot plus a great road connect game. So, and in theory, no one should stop our connect unless they're trying to stop it specifically. Like, there's nothing in here for anyone to build in for. No one connecting. Blues, I wonder what Blue's looking for here. Blue's probably looking for wheat, so I think we probably get hit. Maybe the 5 or the 10. Yeah, makes sense. Just losing the sheep would hurt me a little bit. Let's see who he goes for. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, I feel like I always lose those little, like, those robs. Like, I always lose the one resource. It's really, really bad. Okay, red rolls a 7, so he probably blocks the 9 or the 10. He'd be looking for wood, but I don't have it, so maybe he'll be going after someone else here. Nah, goes to 4. Probably hits me again. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's 2 1-in-3s that we've lost. Maybe everyone's after the wheat. I don't know. Okay, nice. We hit the 10. Damn, that brick would have been real handy in my hand. That would have been a settle. The thing is, right, the sheep port's good for red, but it's not insane. Like, as in, they'd be happy going 9, like, to the 3-to-1, and then the wheat port. Alright, so green just passes, as there's a 4. Okay, we've just been hit by a couple of robs and blocks here early, which is hurting. I'll do this. Damn, it's a straight up settle, and I just don't think, like, this just activates Blue's setup so well. I couldn't really give him a 1-for-1 there. Does anyone want wheat, is the question? I don't think so. I'll pop it out there just in case. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're just kind of stuck here. We'll just have to pass. Just waiting on the 9 to roll. Nothing to worry about. There we go. So red now. Oh, red with the early city. I suppose they're on the best all wheat. Makes sense. So red's just going to be playing the dev card game now. So I think we're going to have to fight blue for road, which is fine. We can. Now that we got this road down. So we rolled the 11. If we can settle. If we can road settle, then we can try and get a city up on this 9, 10, 11, and we're pretty happy. Green pops a dev, so it looks like green will be fighting red for devs. Oh, gets the 2 wood there for a brick from red. So is that a road settle for? Oh no, they can't. They've only got 5 cards. Probably just the road to the 3-to-1 or the brick port, I would assume. Green can also fight road. They have the 5 and the 8, and they have the connection. I actually think everyone here has an okay shot. Damn, that's going to be rough if blue hits me here. Surely with red city, he hits like the 5 brick, or even the 10 sheep. Okay, hits the 6 wheat, so should be stealing from red. I actually think, yeah, the city's probably the 8, 4, 10 if I can get it up, just because the 4 ore and then the 8 wheat. It's too strong. Okay, so blue just drops the road to the 5, 2. Alright, let's roll. We hit the 8. Nice. Let's just take the settle while we've got it, I think. Okay. Great expansion. Didn't take too long. Now we can look for the port. Okay. We get the settle. There's a 9. Okay, so our green plays a 3 brick monopoly. That's interesting. Okay, I guess it's to connect road early. Wow, okay. That's a strange move. We hit the 9 anyway, so it didn't, no harm, no foul. If we roll a 10 here, we have the road settle onto the sheep port as blue gets the settle. There's a 6. Does anyone have any wood? They do. I could offer up 2 cards here for the wood. Let's go the sheep first and see if anyone wants this. Red's absolutely dreaming. I'll offer 2 here. 2 wheats, actually not bad. Yeah, I think I just take it. Let's take the sheep port off red there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And then red 7's out. Nice. So I think we'll get hit here, but that was a little bit greedy from red taking the 2. Like, obviously, I think they should be asking for 2 cards in that spot, but then obviously it puts them over, so it's a trade-off there. He hits the 8, we'll lose a sheep. Yep, makes sense. And then red pops another dev. 6 rolls. Okay, so now we're going to try and manufacture a city. Another 11. Okay, let's go. 8 hits. Nothing we can really do here. There's no point porting, I think. We'll just wait. 3 rolls. Oof, okay, so red's just dev popping, which makes complete sense with their setup. There's a 4. Nice, okay. We can snag a couple of those and get this robber off our 8. We'll be looking okay. So this is the spot where I can start trading my brick. Unfortunately, I don't have any, but I think it's pretty valuable here. It's still early enough game that, red needs to expand. Okay, so green just pops a dev. Here's a 5. Okay, so blue just pops a dev, which is nice. It means that I probably don't need to pop here, because I'm hoping if they get a knight, they'll take it off this 8. And then they port all their wood just for another dev. Okay, I think it's definitely... I actually think I just definitely hold here. I don't think I need to pop a dev. I think I'd rather hold for the city, and hopefully blue had got a knight here, even though red rolls a 7. So I think blue becomes the hit here. I hope. Yeah, okay. Red drops their road and then passes. Makes me think that red has just a combination of knights or VPs, potentially a mono. I don't think they have row building or yop, given the fact they probably would have used it there. Okay, blue does play knight. He'll hit the 10. Should be red here. Yep, perfect. And then rolls a 7, so I think he'll hit the 5 or the 6. Yep, okay. Steals from red again. Okay, so red's obviously scary with the devs, but it's typical of weak sheep. Okay, let's roll. Another 11. Oh, do we just port for an ore? I think I'm just porting for ore here. And I'm just going to pass and just try and hold out and hope we don't get hit. So red will play knight and probably hit the 8 again. I probably should be porting for wheat, actually. Oh no, he blocks the 4. Steals from blue. And then the 4 rolls. Damn, it's a rough block. Here's another 3. Those 3s have been popping off. Green won't be too far away from a city here, I don't think. Okay, so green ports everything for the wheat. 4 wood for a wheat just to settle. Seems expensive. That being said, green's not doing too badly. Given this odd road play, it's not actually a bad situation to be in. Okay, green passes. We hit the 9. Blue drops a road. Okay, I need an 8. Huge. Okay, do you reckon I could get a brick for a wheat here? How about a brick for an ore? Do 2 brick for a wheat. Or 2 brick for an ore. Otherwise, I think we just port our sheep here. I still don't think it's a dev. I think we just port and we'll just pass. Given the fact that our 4 is blocked, we just need the 8 here for the city, as red rolls a 6. So they have 8 cards. They get the city. There's a 9. We've got to dodge 7s here, guys. A 6. Okay, we have the city in hand. As long as blue's not holding a mono, then we're good. Okay. Another 9. I think we're just porting the brick here, right? Is it, or is it the sheep? I wonder, does anyone do this? Or maybe I'll do the 2 for 1 if no one wants to do this. It's too much for red. Might do this with blue. Okay, let's offer this. Oh, green takes. I'll do that with green every day. Let's get the city. Perfect. Okay. I quite like this now. Now we've got to start fighting for road. Let's see what we can do. 10s are money rolls. We just got to dodge monos and 7s. Red could absolutely have a mono. The fact that they're trying to give brick away makes me nervous. Yeah, ends up just porting the ore here. I probably should have taken that trade. I just was unsure. I was sussing out a mono then. It pops a dev. Sevens. Okay, we hit a 6. Green's just extending their road. Probably going to the 6-2. A 6-12. Yep. Okay, another 9. If surely there'd be a mono here if blue's sitting on one. If I give sheep for wood brick, was it? Could be a mono. Okay, blue just drops a road settle. Oh, we dodged the 7s. I almost think I'd start fighting road here, guys. The problem is green just has so much more space. Maybe I'm just going to take a road settle while I've got it. I'm just trying to think where the best position is. Probably the 8. Because it's the only other settlement spot that I've got now that blue has taken up both these sides. So I think let's just 2 for 1 here for the wheat. Let's road and settle. And I think we're actually 4 for 1 in here. 4 and ore. Just because there could be a brick mono around. There's a 6. Nice. Okay, we can try and get a city up here. We're doing okay. And then we're going to try and somehow sneak road. But what's our max road length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's technically 13. So we can fight green. Okay, red plays a knight. Takes my sheep anyway. I think he was just using that as a sus to see who had it. Just for another dev. So red has army locked up. I'm hoping blue's sitting on another knight here. Red pops another dev. Okay. Okay, we hit the 11. Do this. I just need 2 cards here. Okay, green plays an aggressive knight. Blocks the 4. Okay, so blue rolls a 7 and blocks the 10. Should be stealing from red. And then the 10 hits, so it's a good block. Do I ever pop a dev? I don't think so. But I think I need to. Oops, I've frozen. Oops, we're back. Okay. It's a knight. I mean, a knight's handy, but... red wins. They must have army and VPs. Yep. GG. That's just, red got the perfect devs. 3 VPs, pulled army, nothing you could do. I don't know what green was doing that game. It just seems so confusing. We finished second. It's pretty rough. Like, as in, I guess there's not really much we could do. We had to try and take road, but like, as in, it was just, we weren't going to get there fast enough. We'll look at the dice stats. The 9s popped off, which were good for us, but then the 5s were, yeah, interesting. We'll look at the res card stats, the dev card stats, activity stats, and yeah, the resource stats. I mean, what can you do? Sometimes those games just are what they are. There's nothing you could really do against red in that game. Like, their all-weight sheep was good, but it wasn't insane. It's just, yeah, it was just too good. Oh, well, we're 4 and 5 of the first 9. 1 more to go. Stay tuned for the last one, guys. We'll see you then. Cheers.